Shalom. All praise, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect. His brother Tazawon coming with another in transit lesson. I was just, I'm away from work, and I was listening to, there's a talk radio station, NPR, and they've basically been, speaking about, the breaking news. You have it to where there was just a shooting at this local newspaper in Annapolis, Maryland, and the first thing that came to my mind was, here we go again, because those of us in the know, we all understand that you have agent provocateurs behind these shootings, whether it be school shootings, church shootings, all the different shootings in America is pretty much set up by the government, all right, and the elites of Esau. Then they started talking, which what they want to do basically is take away people's guns rights, okay, the right to bear arms, the right to keep arms for personal use, because basically what they're saying is it's too many people dying behind these shootings. Then another thing as well, they were talking about these military bases being used to house these so-called illegal immigrants, all right, coming up from Mexico, Central and South America. So I was just thinking, I was like, well, basically, this is martial law, okay, or this is the precursor to martial law. This is the precursor to America changing into the New World Order, okay? Because soon what's going to happen is the America that we've known for so long, the getting up and going to work and free to live in this city and drive to this city to work, commute to work, that's going to change, okay? Because in the time of martial law, there's going to be roadblocks and things like that. Of course, you still got the racial tension that's going on in America, especially with these different cop shootings, okay? I believe it was I actually forget where, but you just had this other Jake out here that got shot by some cops, and they, you got our people out there protesting and marching and these cop shootings. But most of these cops are majority white, and of course, they're only killing so-called blacks. But these things are all set up. They're all being used to reinforce a new America that's to come. Okay? The America you once knew is soon to change. I believe, that's what I'm entitled this. The America you once knew will soon change. Okay? Now when the elites start to really enact certain new austerity measures or different laws, especially through Trump, okay, when these new laws of the New World Order begin to be enacted here in America, a lot of people are going to start protesting, and eventually it's going to turn to riots, and then eventually it's going to turn to violence, man, to where the National Guard, the military have to be called in by the federal government and these different state governments. That's going to start locking you people down, man. Okay? See right now, what they're doing is they're just poking at you, provoking you to so-called stand up to your rights, you know, and then eventually it's going to be that one event, you know. I was thinking on these different shootings, and I'm like, man, is this going to be that one event, that one shooting that's going to take place, that's going to have the people stand up and the government act? Okay, it's going to be that one racial profiling case that's going to take place, and that's going to cause, you know, these Israelites to go crazy out here. All right, these lost souls, these lost Israelites out here to go crazy, and for the government and these cops and law enforcement agents to act, man. Okay. Hey, 2018, and we're already 6 months, going on 7 months in, man. Matter of fact, we're damn near 7 months in, because we're already at the end of June, man. You know, and big things are happening, man. Especially going on with the Mark of the Beast, this RFID microchip. That's getting to a point to where that's going to be mandatory soon, because this economy is getting ready to crash, man. You're having these trade wars with Donald Trump and China, and these different tariffs on these different allies and enemies, and, you know, these different people, okay, these different governments that are involved with America. They're having sanctions put on them left and right, tariffs put on them left and right. America's getting tariffs placed upon it, you know. So these things are taking place, man, and like I said, it's going to change to a new America. Now, there's a prophecy in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, that speaks about. Matter of fact, let's see if I can get it real quick while I'm stopped. You know, sending this traffic, but I believe I got it. I'm gonna read it real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draws nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." That goes into your, your different race wars and riots. Things are going to get violent, man. Okay, it's going to be just like that movie, The Purge. Okay, which they have the movie The First Purge to come out this July 4th, coming up next week, and that movie is showing you what's getting ready to take place in this country known as the U.S. of A., man. Okay, aka Babylon the Great. There's going to be people fighting against one another, man, from the top to the bottom, from this race or this ethnicity, this people against that people. Okay, and they're going to be killing each other, man. The same thing, that you hear about going down there in Nicaragua and Venezuela, or over there overseas in Europe, like Greece and Portugal, and these riots taking place. That's going to happen here in America, but on a larger scale. Okay? I'm going to continue reading. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." That sedition is basically like an uprising of the people. Okay? It says, "and invading one another," because people are going to start killing each other for food. Okay? For substance, man, because once the economy does go, these prices are going to go up. People are not going to be able to have food. It's going to be between buying gas, having to make a decision between buying gas and buying food for your family, man. So you may have to decide to go to work. I'm gonna buy gas and go to work, but on the way home from work, I'm gonna stop by these people's house and take what I can get, man, and be on my way. That's why you see a lot more of these different shootings and these different so-called isolated cases popping up. But that's going to start to get more frequent, man, to a point where that's just going to be a part of the norm, so to speak. Okay? So I'm going to keep reading. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, meaning their government officials, these politicians, these cops, okay? Even these different martial law police forces. They're not going to regard these new laws and things that's taking place, especially when it comes to taking away these guns, man. Okay? That's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back, as they say. Okay? There's going to be lots of destruction, man. That's why the scripture says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their destruction draweth nigh. Okay? Alright? It says, they should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So basically it's going to be you having your own power to decide and do what you want to do in that day. Okay? These cops not going to be able to stop these people when they're hungry, man. Okay? Now there's this saying, this guy Gmsatl, he's one of these financial analysts, popular financial analysts, and he says that when the people have nothing to lose, they lose it. So these people, they're not going to have nothing to lose in that day, man. These women, they're going to get raped, okay? It's going to be the creme de la creme, okay? The best of these women that be out here thotting it up for social media, showing the goodest, or these women that you work with that never gave you play, they're going to be getting taken by these horn dogs out here. Okay? Because why? Because the course of their actions shall stand in the people's power, man. Basically, whatever you want to do, that's what's going to get done, man. Okay? That's what's going to get done. Alright? It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And I just described that, man. Because once this martial law takes place and these different things kick off, man, and America, and you start to see America changing now they're doing it subtly, but it's going to be back to back. This is going to happen, and that's going to happen, and it's going to change the way you live, man. Okay, all right. It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's what's coming to America, man. Fear. The fear of not knowing what's going to happen next, not knowing whether or not you or your family members are going to make it home. And I'm talking to those people outside the truth, man. Okay? But for us brothers that's involved in this truth, it's going to take our faith, man. Like the brother Kazak in Mississippi said, crazy faith. It's going to take crazy faith in that day, man, because we're going to be seeing things that we've only heard about in the scriptures. Things that we've only seen in movies, amped up to a level times 100. Things are going to take place that's going to where we're going to have no choice but to say, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kushah, lead me. Isaiah, help me and lead me, man. Okay? And we're in that time, man. We're in that time that the America that you once knew growing up, getting up in 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, going to school, sending the kids off to school, drinking your cup of coffee, reading the morning newspaper, and going to work and coming home, that's going to change, man. Hey, the news you're going to read about is going to be death and destruction. And matter of fact, speaking of newspapers, it was this local newspaper in Maryland that just got shot, man. Shot up. So things are going to change, man. Okay, things are going to change. All right. I'm gonna finish reading. Now that I'm parked, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's also including the time of Jacob's trouble, the time of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans getting your just due from the Heavenly Father, man, for rebelling against His word and His prophets. Okay? And that's going to happen all over America, man. Great tribulation. You got all these signs in the heavens taking place, man. Different, moons, blood moons taking place, eclipses. Things are to change here in America, man. And it's going to happen right before you know it. Okay? I'm going to read this last verse. It says, behold, said the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me. This is going into World War III. You got Trump. He's getting ready to have this meeting with Putin. Okay, real soon. Okay? All right? Hey, the scripture says that the Lord shall put hooks into the jaws of Gog and Magog, which is Russia, and turn thee back. So that could be the time that he does it, man. He's working on these world leaders, their minds, man. He's going to call together the kings of the earth to reverence him. All right? It says, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another. So it's Yahweh Bashmian Shai that's having World War III amping up, man. This nuclear war, this Armageddon ramping up. It says, and repay the things that they have done to them. Okay? Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen. Who's the Lord's chosen? The elect of Israel. Okay? So will I do also in recompense in their bosom, meaning pay them back. The big payback is coming, man. The big payback is coming to you crackers in America, man. The big payback is coming to you Ishmaelites and you Hamites for selling the Israelites in the cargo slave ships. The big payback is coming to all you wicked Israelites that don't take heed to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, his prophets, and taking heed to this grace that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has died himself on the cross for, man. Okay? It's going to pay back those things, man. It says, my right hand shall not, it says, thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. So the wicked 2/3 of Israel going to get it, the sinners, and you world leaders that shed innocent blood. That starts with Esau, man. Okay? So, hey, things are coming that's going to change here in America, man. All right? Real soon. And all over the world. And America will be destroyed via nuclear missiles and laser beams from the so-called UFOs, the chariots. That's going to destroy America soon, man. AKA Babylon the Great. All right? And with that, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And as always, peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Stay firm, stay strong, and stay faithful. Shalom.